Hello guys, what's up? It's Luthier with another tournament replay, and I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but I'm really excited because I finally got a new mic, so hope you guys will enjoy that audio quality significantly better. But today we're going to be playing ICT for LCPL, so just wanted to go ahead, load up the team real quick and explain it to you. So this time I'm going to be building around Ponyta and Vullaby, and this is a very good combination in this meta, especially since Trapinch got banned, so that I really wanted to test this out. And basically what I'm using here is Ponyta, which is the Violet Ponyta that I had used last week. I wanted to run it again since I don't really run it that often, and then I'm running in HP Grass Vullaby, so that's going to be able to deal with Onyx, and these two in combination are just going to be a really overall solid duo. And then we have the 15 defense Mienfoo, which is going to be able to knock out Vullaby from fake out into high jump kick, and then we have the Onyx with running Explosion as last move, and then Fungus and Diglett. So it's pretty standard team, and I'm just going to be looking to outplay as much as I can. So go ahead and gonna accept. So have fun. So let's see. Ponyta is pretty good in this game. Outside of his Frillish is going to be really annoying. My Mienfoo is going to be a great overall pivot. I gotta scout for Z on that Vullaby, so that's something important I need to do. So let me actually import this real quick. Okay, cool. So let's see what can win on my team. Vullaby is quite good on my team. It'll probably become a key win con late in this game. I want to get rocks up and then keep on pivoting around with Mienfoo, so that's going to be kind of vital in this game. So I'm just going to lead off with my own Mienfoo as he leads off with his. I'm going to go for the fake out right here. I want to knock off his Mienfoo and then try to pivot around. That just seems like regular Mienfoo to me. Just going to knock his Mienfoo off. That'll probably be nicer in the late game. Yeah, I'm just going to go for the knockoff here. I don't want my Vullaby taking the knockoff because I kind of need it. It's really important for me. As he goes into a Fungus, it lets me knock that off, which is great. I'm just going to go for the U-turn right here and then go into my Fungus because that should be able to outstall his. And he goes for a Sludge Bomb. Now, his plays are to go into Vullaby or stay in and keep on going for Sludge Bomb. So for that reason, I'm just going to go out into my Mienfoo and be able to pivot around better because the double regen on my Fungus and my Mienfoo should be able to take care of his Fungus. So I'm just going to click U-turn again, go into my Fungus this time as he goes for Sludge Bomb again. So starting off the game with Fungus Wars was just kind of annoying, but it's whatever. So I'm going to click Spore here, just going to try to see if I can catch him off guard or anything like that, as we don't really get him. But go for Sludge Bomb. Yeah, starting off the game with Fungus Wars is not fun. What happens if I go into Mienfoo? If I go into Mienfoo and he clicks Spore, I think I'm still in a decent position. So I'm just going to go into Mienfoo as he goes into his Vullaby, which is nice. So I'm going to click Fake Out here and try to gauge the damage. And as you see right here, I have a spreadsheet open, and I'll explain it to you in a second. So that is doing 20%, and the Fake Out leaving him at 80. So gonna look at Vullaby, and no. So he's gonna most likely be mixed Vullaby. Mixed Vullaby or some sort of split off Vullaby. Either way, he's not going to be purely adamant Vullaby. So he's probably going to be running HP Grass or HP Fighting. Most likely I'm thinking HP Grass because I run a lot of Onyx. So I'm just going to look. Oh, did I import? Yeah, I did. So, no, that's not my set. So I'm going to see how much Mienfoo is going to be doing to a Vullaby. Oops. Just mixed attacker. So it's probably not going to be able to knock me out, but The problem comes because I don't know if he's Z or not. So I'm just got the Z by going into my Onyx. It looks like a very similar build to a Z move, Volibee, but he goes for the U-turn, which is a pretty solid play. Yeah, this is gonna get really interesting. As he goes out into his Mienfoo, so that's a pretty smart play there. Now, trying to think, I definitely cannot stay in and go for Rocks, even though I know he's going for a knockoff or something along that. I have to go into my Fungus or my Mienfoo. So, just thinking about which one matters more, I think the Violet on my Fungus is significantly more important than the Violet on my Mienfoo. So I'm going to go into my Mienfoo as he goes for the high jump kick. Is that a max roll? That's a pretty big roll. How much HP am I sitting at? Yeah, I'm at 24 HP. Why am I not 25? Should be. Oh no. Okay. It's fine. Makes a pretty smart play going for the high jump kick there. I don't want to have to risk my Volibee, and I can't risk my Ponyta on the U-turn, so I think I have to go into my Fungus. Yeah, hopefully he doesn't click knockoff, but he probably will. Yeah, he makes a knockoff play, which is smart. Let's see. I'm gonna make this. What is he gonna? Okay, so the problem comes from when he goes for the U-turn here, and he brings in his Volibee. I'm just gonna synthesis again. Ah, wow, he's actually the Z Sky Strike. I should have probably scouted for that. I guess this is fine because this means that he no longer has his own Mienfoo since I trapped it with my Diglett. But since his own Mienfoo is gone, this means I don't my Mienfoo pivots around significantly easier, which is really nice. That's annoying though, not having a Fungus anymore. That means I have to let something go to sleep, which is kind of annoying to deal with. Yeah, I didn't expect that. But this means that his Volibee is probably just going to be the HP Grass set. Let's see. Do you think... I don't think he'll go hard for the HP Grass. I think he'll probably just go for the knockoff. Do I need my Diglett for anything else, though? I think I could possibly need it for a Fungus pivot, so I'm just going to go into Onyx here. Hopefully it doesn't click HP Grass as he just go for the U-turn, which is smart on his part. Oh, he brings in Diglett, which is making me think it's a Violet Diglett. To an Onyx. So, even if he's running a Violet Diglett with 36 HP, Explosion should be able to knock him out, and Earthquake knocks him out most of the time. Oh, that's not a Violet. That's, yeah. So Violet, with the Violet, Explosion is going to be able to knock him out. So I have to prioritize whether I want Rocks or I want the Diglett gone. Because if the Diglett is gone, that means my Ponyta is free. So I'm just going to go for the Explosion, and I'm going to be able to knock out the Diglett. So, which is nice. So this means my Ponyta will be able to go in and do a lot of work. So I'm actually just going to bring in my Ponyta right here. Whatever he goes to, I think my Ponyta matches up decently well against. If he goes into Frillish, I think I'm still fine as he goes into his Fungus. Now, seeing that he has Onyx as a free switch-in, I want to go for the Will-O-Wisp right here. And I know that's more of a risky play, but I think it's better for me overall. So I'm just going to go for the Will-O-Wisp as he brings in his Frillish, which means that getting a Will-O-Wisp on the Frillish is really, really nice. So I see him going for Scald here. How much am I taking from Frillish into a Ponyta? Scald is doing, wow, it's doing actually a lot to me. So I can just pivot out into my Mianfu as he goes for Scald, as I thought. Now, I don't get... He doesn't burn me, which is really nice. I'm going to go for the U-turn here because I think that my play of knockoff is so easy. He's probably going to go into his Fungus because he has that pretty freely. So I'm just going to U-turn as he does go into the Fungus. Now, this is where I have to bring my Vullaby and start getting aggressive. Because if I don't, I think I just lose the game from there. Yeah, I'm going to bring my Vullaby and I think I want to go for the hard HP grass. I think HP grass is my... yeah, okay. As he goes into his Vullaby, which is a pretty fine play. And, so let's see what happens. I still have my... yeah, let's see. So he's probably going to be 15 speed. And he'll probably still be a speed tie. But that being said, am I okay with my Vullaby getting knocked off? And I think that's okay. I think I can still win, even if it is knocked off. So I'm going to go for the knockoff here, as he is going to be slower than me on this turn, and he's going to go for the knockoff as well. So, let's see. If I, trying to think what happens. He's gonna go for the Brave Bird here, and that's a no-brainer on his part. But I think I have to go into my Ponyta. Let me see how much I'm taking from Vullaby. To a Ponyta, and a Brave Bird is gonna be knocking me out most of the time, and it's gonna be doing not that much in recoil. I can't sack this Vullaby because I need it for Fungus and for Frillish. I think I have to go into my Ponyta and try to get damage off on this, try to get a burn maybe, as he goes into his Onix. And this is really nice because getting a burn off on this Onix is really, really crucial, because this means that he cannot beat this Ponyta 1v1. So, this allows me to go into my Mianfu, and, let's see, yeah. So he's gonna go into his Fungus, which is a fine play by him. I'm just gonna go for the fake out, see if I can get some damage on this. He's gonna go for his Spore, so I think I can sack my Diglett to the Spore right here. As he does go for the Spore, so that's fine. This gives me my Mianfu, and I can just start U-turning around with this. Try to get some momentum that way as he goes for Sludge Bomb. So again, just gonna go for the U-turn right here. Not much he can do, and I'm gonna bring my Ponyta as he goes for another Sludge Bomb. So I'm gonna heal up with my Morning Sun, and he should most likely bring in his Frillish, which could get annoying for me to deal with. Yeah, this game is gonna get annoying at the end game. So he goes for Sludge Bomb again. I'm gonna still go for the Morning Sun, as he goes for Sludge Bomb for a third time. Now he's obviously just trying to fish for the poison on Fungus, but again, I need my Ponyta completely healthy, so yeah, he's gonna go into Frillish this time. Now he's 100% going for the Scald, so I'm going to go into my Mianfu right here. Now he does, wow, he makes a solid double into Fungus, but I'm gonna fake out and try to get see if I can get a high jump kick roll or something like that. Let me see how much I'm doing to a Fungus. LC defensive without the Violate. Now, high jump kick isn't knocking it out, but I can always fish for a crit. Yeah, I get a pretty small roll there, and he gets a crit on me as well. Let's see. So I can go for a U-turn here, or I can go for the high jump kick. Now, I don't see him going to Frillish. I think Frillish would be a really poor play. So I'm just going to go for the high jump kick as he goes into his Vullaby. So let's hope we connect, and we do. So his Vullaby is completely out of the picture for this game, which is Really, really nice. Now this means my Vullaby doesn't have problems with clicking HP grass and things like that. So again, just gonna go for the high jump kick, see if we can try to get a crit or something on this Fungus, because that would be really nice. And then once he goes for the sludge bomb, doesn't get the poison. I'm going to you click U-turn right here, because I need this somewhat healthy as he brings in his Onyx. Now, Onyx actually does not beat my Ponyta 1v1, which is really, really nice. So I'm just going to go for the Morning Sun here, try to recover up if he decides to go for Earthquake or something like that. How much is Frillish taking? Frillish is taking probably near nothing from Ponyta, but so I can make the more aggressive play and bring in my Mienfoo right here. So let's see how much I'm actually taking from an Onyx. Onyx, and it is burnt to my Mienfoo. Oops. Custom set. It is doing near nothing to my Mienfoo, so I'm comfortable with making a risky play right here. As he goes for a Rock Blast, which is pretty smart. Now, I see him going for the Earthquake right here. Yeah, he's been making some pretty risky plays. I don't know how I feel about that, but I think I'd sack Diglett at this point. It doesn't really do much for me anymore, as he does indeed go for the Earthquake. Now, I can just go, I can click Earthquake. I don't really need to reveal that I have Sucker Punch, as, yeah, he does go for the Earthquake. Now, let's see, if I go into my Mienfoo, I can just click U-turn. So I can go Ponyta, and how much am I taking? Ponyta, custom set. From a Burnt Rock Blast with 3 hits, he's doing 57. Well, with 4 hits, I'm assuming he doesn't get a crit or a max roll, he's doing 57, and I am taking 4 HP from rocks, so I'll be at 13. So I'll just be outside of range, outside of his range, or oh wow, I'm exactly on the range with 4 hits. So at this point, Frillish is so annoying that I think I have to go for it. Earthquake should not be able to knock me out at all. Yeah, Earthquake does not knock me out, so I'm going to go for the high horsepower. As he goes for Rock Blast, I need him not to get 4 hits here. As he does get 2 hits, which is really, really nice for me. Now I think my Vullaby should win. The only way he won that game was to get 4 hits, and that's pretty unlikely. Like, for me, he seemed to be making risky plays this entire game. Like, he was going for a lot of those kind of, I know you're going to switch kind of plays. So I had to go for it. So I'm just going to go for Morning Sun, try to get as much chip on this Frillish as I can, then go into my Vullaby, and then try to win from there. So let me actually calc how much Frillish is at. Frill-ish LC tank from a Vullaby. So I am doing 56 to 80 with knockoff. So assuming we don't get the absolute awful roll, let's see, he's at 18 HP. Oops, 18 HP, which is at 72%. So I just gotta keep him at 72% and sorry, and we should be fine. So I'm gonna go for high horsepower here as he goes for another recover. Now, I'm going to keep on going for the high horsepower, try to drain out his recovers, and then I can Morning Sun right here. He needs to get a lot of plays correct. Oh, wow, he actually got the play correct. But that should be fine. I think I'm still in a fine position. Now, how much is his Scald doing to me? Scald will be able to knock me out after Rock, so that's going to be kind of annoying. I'm going to high horsepower again, try to get some damage as he does go for get the curse body. Now, how much is Skull doing to me, to a Ponyta? Scald is going to be doing 66, which is at 14, and recover only 10, so he's not going to be able to... So I'm just going to go for Flare Blitz, try to see if he goes for a Scald, as I do get knocked out, and he goes for the Scald, so that's nice. So this means I can go into my Vullaby, go for the knockoff right here, and that means we should be able to wrap up this game. So let me just check the calc on this again. Frillish from a Vullaby, custom set. Knockoff should be doing 72%, and he's at 72%. So knockoff should knock him out almost all the time, and I'd be really, really sad if it didn't. But oh, good. Yeah. So Frillish was an annoying Pokemon this entire game, especially since he used his Fungus to knock me out, or he used his Z move on his Fungus to knock me out. It just became a problem. So, yeah, the only way he won that game was with a 1-in-16 roll, so I'm not really complaining, but the only, the problem that Fungus posed was the fact that without, with his Z Mienfoo and my Fungus gone, I had no stable answer to Frillish. I should have thought about that when I was looking at his perspective, but that being said, I am going to be able to knock out his Fungus with Brave Bird, and that's going to be the game. So we are officially 5-0 in LCPL, and the only person in LCPL who's 5-0. So I hope you guys enjoyed this game. I know I promised you guys I'd be playing ICT a long time ago, but it finally happened, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So I will talk to you again later this week, and hopefully I will be putting out a video about metagame discussion later, and I hope you guys enjoy this video.